What's up, YouTube? Episode of Nomad back with another video. In today's video, I'm just stopping by, really. How you doing today, YouTube? I'm doing pretty well. Thanks for asking. Today is Thursday, August 1st. Is 8:17 p.m. And today I was just looking around. You know, it's crazy because I really can't drive at night right now because these glasses are kind of blurry at night because they're not really my prescription, and I still need to get it changed out. But you know, I was looking around today and I was just looking at the sky, and the skies are, it looks like cotton candy right now. It's like a cool, let me see if I could, like, you see how the sky looks? It's like a cotton candy blue, and then there's like some streaks in it. Like, I was just looking around, I'm like, wow, this is really beautiful. And you know, I was really, you know, it's a lot of things to be upset about. You know, for me, it's a lot of things that I have that I could be upset about. But you know, sometimes I just look up and I just look at the sky and I just be like, wow, this is beautiful. And it's so weird because I've recently have gotten a really big fascination with the sky, like looking up and just the moon and the sky and the sun. Like, just everything above me is just so interesting. Like, whenever I'm dozing off, I always like find myself I like that, kind of like that look. I always find myself kind of looking up. That's just where my eyes naturally wander because I'm just always looking up. And you know, I'm always just so amazed by the formations of the world and the sky and the clouds and stuff, because it's almost like live art. Like, it's very interesting, and it's always so random, and it's just so it's just beautiful to me. And you know, that it makes me feel, in a way, I just feel a lot calmer about things whenever I can kind of escape. And I feel like when I'm looking up, that's almost what I'm doing. I'm like going somewhere else, and I'm just looking at the world from the big picture, you know? Sometimes we get so stuck in our own little, you know, miniature micro worlds, because when you know, it's so weird because when you think about the world as a whole, just imagine the world, no matter what, you know, whether we live on a globe or whether it's flat or whatever. Just imagine you zoom all the way out. That's a very big world. And just imagine your life is so small. Your problems are so small. Everything is so small in the grand scheme of things that it's almost funny that we get so upset over things or small things, when in the grand scheme of things, we're so little, you know? But in our brains, you know, we're living our life through this vessel, through this one experience, that everything just feels so much bigger. But I find that it's really humbling to be able to go out, but to also be able to come back in sometimes, because you don't want to always stay out. Because I remember when I first realized how small I was in the world, it almost made me depressed a little bit, because I felt like, well, what's the point of it doing anything? I'm literally like a little ant. Like, what is the point of life? Why am I here if I'm so small? Like, what's the point? And you know, it was because I had stayed out in that macro for so long that I lost my vision. I lost a meaning. I lost, you know, my drive or whatever. And sometimes you got to come back in, because yeah, we're small, but we can impact a lot of things. You know, we have one person can impact a lot of stuff. One person can change everything for a lot of people, and we've seen that time and time again. So I always use the sky to kind of remind me like how small I am, but also remind me that the world that I'm in is like very beautiful, and it's a gift to be alive Um, but at the same time, it's challenging. You have challenges. Sometimes it's hard to find a reason to keep going. And honestly, I don't even have the answer to the reason why you should keep going. You know what I mean? I don't know if there is an answer. I think for me, because I've dealt with those kinds of questions recently. Why do you keep going? Why do I keep going? What is my driving force? And I used to have a driving force, but along the way I kind of shed that off. It wasn't no longer driving me. And I'm kind of in a period now where the thing that's keeping me driven and keeping me from not giving up is just the fact that I'm alive, and I was lucky enough to even be born and experience what life is. And I know this just sounds crazy, like what the fuck are you talking about? But literally, I spend a lot of time by myself, so I think about a lot of things, and just one of the things that I'm thinking about today. But I don't even know where I was going. I think I just threw myself off. But oh yeah. So trying to find reason to keep going. I'm in a space where I don't know why I still go. I don't really know, and I'm trying to find it. So sometimes I can get. Some days are good, and some days I'm just like, why? What am I doing with my life? You could be so happy one minute. You can have a plan, and then literally something can happen. You can hear some words, something triggers you, and then it's just like, what the fuck am I doing with my life? And that's literally my reality of what I've been dealing with for a long time. And it's so crazy because a lot of people deal with that. And I think it's just a part of, the experience of living on this earth. But every day is just an experience, and that's what helps me move forward. Is just every day is an experience. Life is an experience. It's to be experienced. So just experience it. Yeah, but that's enough for that. But today I bought a new journal, because I ran out of space in my old journal. It just says "Be Happy" on it. I saw this journal, I almost didn't get it because it said "Be Happy," but I was like, I need a mess, because when I picked it up, I saw the message "Be Happy," and today I was in a weird mood, so I was like, maybe it was meant for me to see this. So, I bought a new journal. Every time you get a new journal, it's like a fresh start. Every time I get a new journal, it's like a new chapter in my life. Like, I feel like I'm officially closing one chapter, and I'm starting a new chapter. Like, right now I have about, let me see, 1, 2, 3 full journals. Right now, I started journaling in 2017. Was my first journal, which was this journal right here. Actually, this is my second journal, but I left my first journal in a grocery store. So I had to start a new one like the next week. So this is technically my second one, but this is the first journal that I ever filled out, like from front to back. And it's funny because when I first started journaling, my first thought was I was gonna write these journals, and then I was just gonna burn them after I was done, because there's a lot of stuff in here that is very personal, experiences and stuff like that. And I don't know if that I would want people to know, but it's like, but I go back through these journals, and I kind of see where I was at those times, and it's funny. It's funny to me. The things that I used to want, the things that I used to be upset about, the things that I used to complain about. It's just very interesting to see them in here, and it takes me back to certain points in time. I still think I want to get rid of these in a safer way, or you know what I mean? Not a safer way, but I still want to get rid of them. I don't necessarily want to hang on to these because these are, in a way, they were just reminders of the past. And sometimes you don't want to remember the past. You want to move on because what's the point of holding on to dead weight, you know? So I thought about every 3 years just getting rid of them. I don't know what the method I would use. Maybe I would shred it, or maybe I would burn it, or I don't know. But I got a new journal. I'm excited because this one's probably going to take a while for me to fill up because the words, I mean, the lines in it are so small. So I'll probably be in this journal for about a year. And, you know, I'm excited about that. So that's pretty good. But I also bought another journal to use for my finances, a financial journal, because I kind of wanted to keep it separate from my other journal. And this journal just has like grids in it. And I chose to get like I was gonna get like a smaller, like, you know, journal with grids in it, or with the dots, the, you know, the ones that kind of look like this. But I just kind of decided not to go that route. But yeah, so that's that. Yeah, but guys, just keep pushing on, you know. That's pretty much the message for today. Just keep pushing on. I mean, I guess that's the message for me. But you know, oh yeah, tomorrow I'm uploading a video. I recorded a Uber Eats video, you know, tips about how to do Uber Eats the safe way, the smart way, just tips a lot of people wouldn't necessarily think about. So be on the lookout for that video. That's coming tomorrow. Yeah, but this video is going on kind of long, so I don't want to ramble. But thank you guys for watching this video. Gypso signing out, and see y'all in the next one. Peace.